Hi guys, this is the Cobra's commentator, and today we are in the studio with Seamus, Mr. Rigsby Ridgel. How are you doing, Seamus?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm great. So I have you in the studio today to talk about your poetry. I hear you are the new slam captain of the UALR slam team. How does that feel?
It feels great. I'm ready to really work my team and take us to regionals and nationals.
Okay, so tell me how you got involved in poetry.
Well, I started poetry back in 2005. I was actually at a summer program, and somebody asked me to judge a poetry slam. I was a harsh judge, gave everybody low scores, and then I was like, hey, this seems pretty cool. Maybe I should try it.
Whoa, why'd you give them low scores?
Because they sucked. Like,
Whoa. Okay, tell me how they sucked, please.
people got on stage and started crying and doing all this really literal stuff, and it didn't move me. I was like, nice tears, but your poetry does not stand up.
I thought you were supposed to have emotion in slam poetry.
I guess you are, but you have to have good poetry too. You have to be able to deliver whatever emotion you're feeling, and tears, while they're effective, they're not enough.
All right. Well, can you tell me a little bit about the difference between slam poetry and, regular poetry readings?
Okay, well, slam poetry is a competition-based poetry reading in which people take turns getting on stage. They have 3 minutes to deliver a poem using, well, they can't use costumes, props, or music, but they can use their body, their voice, and the key is to really motivate the audience. And
Okay. So when did you start doing poetry?
my first slam was in the winter of 2006. I did a lot of shock poetry. Didn't go over very well.
So what is shock poetry?
When you create, when the idea behind the poetry is to get a reaction out of people by shocking them,
Mm-hmm.
I used a lot of profanity, lots of sexuality,
Wow.
and lots of themes that were not socially acceptable. Unbeknownst to me, that was also the slam to make the Hendrix Slam team, and I barely made it.
Okay. Like, what do you mean barely made it? Score wise, what was your score?
I don't remember my score, but out of 8 people, I scored 7th, and I wouldn't have been able to join the team had not 2 other people dropped out
Oh, well, you're on the team now. So
on the
I
UALR team.
yes, I know you're on the UALR team, and you are also an English major with a media production minor, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. So how does your major help you with your slam?
My major does not help me with my slam.
Oh, I like the honesty. Okay. Tell us about your slam experience.
My slam experience has been really epic. I've been to several regional poetry slam events. I've been to nationals in 2007, the College Union Poetry Slam Invitational. It was in Ypsilanti, Michigan, and I experienced some of the best poetry I've ever had. After transferring from Hendrix in 2008, I kind of fell off the radar, stopped doing poetry, and then when I just returned to poetry last May.
All right. Well, can you give us a sample of your poetry if you don't mind?
Okay.
Just like a small snippet or something.
A small snippet. Okay. Well,
I've heard some of your work before, and it's amazing. I heard that robot piece, and you did something else. The Fat Kid poem, I really love that one. You can give
yeah,
our listeners a taste.
yeah. Fat Kid Anthem is probably my most popular poem. But I'm a lot of people are really digging my new poem, 1,000-Watt Love. So it starts like, I am the robot your mother warned you about. My speaker spit a spell that makes even the most spattered spirits feel special, and just when your ears download those words you need to hear, my 3.5-inch floppy software becomes a 20 gig hard drive and you got your mouth around it. I am not just a robot, I am the perfect robotic lover. How's that?
Oh my goodness, I love that. Okay, so do you have any advice for people who want to do slam or anything?
The best advice I can give anyone is just get up there and do it. You're gonna lose the first time, but like once you get into it, it's a lot of fun. It challenges you to write better, perform better, all kinds of stuff.
Well, I am the Cobra's commentator, and today we've been in the studio with Seamus, Mr. Rigsby Ridgel. Thank you, Seamus, for coming in. You would like to say anything?
Thanks for having me.
Oh, it was nice having you. All right. I will talk to you guys later, and the Cobra's commentator is out.